Abigail, I reached out because something's been bugging me. Actually, there's this rumor going around lately that Gianna's been digging into your life way too much. What? Seriously? I have no idea why she'd feel the need to snoop on me like that. I haven't done anything, and there shouldn't be any reason for her to act that way. Yeah, that's what I thought too. She's been all over your social media, and I heard she's been messaging pretty much everyone you used to know, trying to find out where you live and what your life looks like now. People around you are getting really annoyed by it. I heard it's causing them a lot of trouble. I never thought she'd go that far. It's been years since we saw each other. I just don't get why she's so obsessed with me. And what's even crazier is Gianna still thinks you're living in Springfield or somewhere like that, and I heard she's actually planning to show up there in person. That would be such a mess. I've been living in Japan for so long now. It'd be a disaster if something like that happened. I really need to figure out a good way to handle this fast. That's what scares me the most too. Gianna's been super pushy and forceful about it, and even people who know her think it's becoming a serious problem. Yeah, she's always been so emotional, and if I say anything, I feel like she'll just escalate even more. For now, I think I'll just stay quiet and keep an eye on things, but honestly, I'm really worried. I don't think Gianna's going to give up at all. There's always a chance she'll try to contact you too, so please don't let your guard down. Thanks so much for telling me now. It really helps to know this kind of thing in advance instead of being caught off guard. If Gianna does try something, I'll do my best to stay calm and handle it. I'll make sure I don't let my emotions get the best of me. Yeah, I think that's the best approach. If you react emotionally, it's just going to play right into Gianna's hands, and things are only going to spiral out of control. I'll keep gathering information and stay on top of it. Yeah, if she makes any moves again, please let me know right away. I might be far away, but I'm going to do everything I can to help. Got it. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. If I hear anything new, I'll get in touch right away, so don't worry. I really appreciate it. I never imagined it would turn into something like this. It's honestly so hard for me to see you struggling in a situation like this, but if we stay calm and handle this smartly, I'm sure it'll all work out. Let's just take it slow and be careful with every step, and if anything comes up, reach out anytime, okay? Got it, thanks. If anything changes, I'll contact you right away, so I'm counting on you too. Sure, I'll be in touch again real soon.
Ah, hi. This is Abigail's phone, right?
Oh, yes.
Phew, good. I can't believe I'm actually contacting you like this. I'm kind of nervous, you know. Abigail, it's been so long.
Wait, Gianna? Wow, I'm really shocked. I never thought you'd actually reach out. It's been so long, I'm honestly kind of surprised here. Since I graduated from college, it's been like 11 years? Man, time flies. So, what's up? What's going on?
Oh, right. So today's call is, well, some really unfortunate, sad, no, totally devastating news for you. The thing is, I'm seeing your husband.
What? Huh?
Oh, I don't need to be all polite anymore, right? I mean, this means I've totally won. And you know, I'm not planning on hiding it or anything, so I'll just say it. I'm actually pregnant. 4 months along. So yeah, sorry, but can you move out of that house soon? We are ready to start our new life together.
Hold on a second. Let me just double check, okay? When you say your husband, who exactly are you talking about?
Oh, come on, seriously? I've been saying it this whole time. Obviously, I mean your husband. Who else would I be talking about?
No, really. Just stop for a second. I have no clue what you're even saying right now.
For the last time, Abigail, your husband is the father of this baby I'm carrying. It's only right that he steps up. That's what a real man does.
Ah, okay. First, let me just get this straight. What house are you even talking about? I seriously have no idea what you're on about.
Of course, I'm talking about the house you're living in. I brought all my stuff over here on purpose, and I'm already out front. I'm standing at your door with all these bags, and I've been waiting forever. It's so hot out here. I'm drenched in sweat, and you're just in there pretending you're not home or something. I've been ringing the bell over and over and over again. That's all me, and it's obvious you're ignoring me. Look, I don't care if you're dead set on not answering the door, but there's one thing that's for sure. There's his baby right here in my belly.
Wait a second. I seriously can't wrap my head around this. First of all, I haven't heard any doorbell at all, and actually, I'm on a business trip right now, okay? The place is completely empty.
What? What are you talking about?
Wait, no way. You didn't actually go all the way to Tokyo, did you? Please tell me you didn't do that.
Tokyo? Huh? What the heck are you talking about? I'm at the apartment in Springfield where our college was, where you're supposed to still be living. Where else would you be? Or wait, when you said business trip, you meant you're in Tokyo for work or something? What is this? Trying to act all fancy? Ugh, that's so annoying.
No, I don't mean a trip. I mean, I actually live in Japan now.
What? Hold up. Are you seriously saying that? What kind of joke is this? Michael told me you're still living in that city.
Michael? Wait, hold on. What did you just say?
You heard me. Michael, your husband, right? He said he couldn't invite me over because his wife's working from home all the time, so we always meet up in that city or at hotels nearby.
Michael? You don't mean you're talking about William's little brother? That Michael?
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Finally getting it now? Look, everyone knows you used to be married to William, right? That's like common knowledge. And now his little brother is your husband, isn't that right? Marrying the brothers one after the other. Such a soap opera move. Kind of jealous, honestly. But you know, this time, your husband's totally mine. So congrats, Abigail. You get to add another title to your collection. You keep setting new records. It's honestly hilarious to watch. Looks like I win for sure this time.
Wait, that's way too much information at once. Let me just process this for a second. I seriously have no clue what you're talking about anymore. First off, about me and William, we got divorced 8 years ago, okay? And I actually remarried 3 years ago. And my husband now, he's Japanese.
Huh? A Japanese guy? I had no idea you'd married a Japanese guy. No one ever told me that.
And there's nothing going on between me and William's little brother. Not then. Not now. Are you sure this whole story's even about me? Aren't you totally confusing me with someone else?
But Michael himself told me all that. I don't want to believe everything he said was a lie.
Anyway, I'm married here in Japan and my whole life is here now. I don't even live anywhere else anymore. And my husband? He's fully Japanese. My work and life are all based here. Seriously, you've totally got the wrong person.
What? That's gotta be a lie. You really think I believe something that convenient?
Call it a lie if you want, but this is the truth.
Oh, whatever. I don't care about that. Just let me in. I'm seriously in trouble out here.
Then I guess you'll just have to go back to your own place.
What? You're really going to leave a pregnant woman out here all alone at night? How could you do that? What kind of person are you?
Maybe you should just go back to your own place.
I can't go back. I'm moving out of the apartment I've been living in by the end of this week. I had no plans to ever go back, so I already gave the keys back to the landlord. My parents are divorced too, so I don't even have a family home. I've got nowhere to go.
If you go near the station, there are hotels or motels. You've got plenty of options to stay. These days, if you look, you can find tons of places to crash.
Oh, stop lying. Just open the door. It's the middle of the night, and I've been left waiting out here long enough. Enough is enough.
If you don't believe what I'm saying, why don't you take a minute to actually check the facts? Then you'll see just how off base your whole misunderstanding is. And also, even if that's where I used to live, some total stranger lives there now. Are you sure it's okay to keep causing a scene in front of a stranger's house? Might want to think about that before someone calls the cops on you.
What? What does that even mean?
Alright, I'm done with this WhatsApp chat. I can't waste any more time on this.
Wait, hold on. This conversation isn't over yet.
William, sorry to bother you out of nowhere. Do you have a minute to talk? There's something I wanted to say. I wasn't sure if I should reach out.
Huh? Abigail?
Hey, William. It's been a while. I'm really sorry for the sudden call.
Wow, Abigail. I can't believe you're reaching out. This is a surprise. How have you been? Man, how long it's been? At least 8 years, right? Since the divorce.
Yeah, probably about that long.
Oh, by the way, I heard from a friend that you remarried a Japanese guy. I was honestly kind of surprised.
Yeah, 3 years ago. I never thought I'd marry again, but I've been doing pretty well here in Japan. It was tough at first getting used to everything.
I see. Building a new life there fits you somehow. That sounds like you. Actually, I got remarried too, about 4 months ago. I'm living in India now, where my new wife's family is from.
Wait, so you remarried too? Can't believe we both started new chapters like this. Life really is full of surprises.
For real. We split up because of differences in how we saw things, but now that we're both living in different places, I kind of feel like maybe those differences were showing even back then. Makes you think.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
So, what's up? Even though our divorce was amicable, you wouldn't just get in touch after 8 years for a casual chat, right?
Yeah, so it's about Michael. There's something I really need to ask you about.
My brother. Did he do something?
Well, I'm honestly still trying to wrap my head around it. I've been struggling with how to even explain it.
Well, just tell me from the beginning. If something's going on, and I can help, I will.
Yesterday, a girl who was a junior from college suddenly contacted me, and what she said was just insane. It seems like she's gotten this completely ridiculous idea about her relationship with Michael. I'm honestly the one who's confused here.
Ridiculous idea.
William, sorry, this might sound weird, but is Michael married now?
Yeah, about that. He just shot me a quick WhatsApp message like 3 years ago saying he had a shotgun wedding.
He told you that over WhatsApp?
Yeah, I heard they didn't even have a ceremony or reception. Just made it official on paper. He's always been kind of wild, you know? Always clashing with our parents. He ran off from our hometown and pretty much did whatever he wanted, so we hardly ever get together as a family. Last I heard, he was living in the city where his wife works, but that's all I know.
I see. Okay. I think I'm starting to piece this together.
So, did Michael do something? You reaching out to me like this has got to mean it's serious, right?
Yeah, it is. Yesterday, I got this totally unexpected message from a girl I knew from college, and what she said just blew my mind.
A girl from college? Who?
This girl named Gianna. She was in our club back then, and for some reason, Gianna got in her head that I'm Michael's wife. On top of that, she said she's pregnant with his kid and told me to divorce him.
What? Hold on. What the heck is going on here? So, let me get this straight. This Gianna girl is totally convinced that you and Michael are married? And she had an affair with him, got pregnant, and now she's demanding that you divorce him so she can take over?
Thanks for summing that up. That's exactly it. And not only that, she thought I was living with Michael at my old house in that Springfield. So she moved out of her apartment, packed up all her stuff, and showed up there. But obviously some totally unrelated person lives there now, so she just ended up causing a huge nuisance.
Wow, this is way messier than I imagined.
Right? I couldn't wrap my head around it all by myself. That's why I really wanted to know what's actually going on with Michael now. I figured the fastest way was to ask his brother, you.
Well, you know, I bet this is all one giant mix-up because of names.
Names? What do you mean?
Like I said, Michael's married now. His wife's name is Abby.
Ah, I see. So I'm Abigail and she's Abby. The names are pretty close.
Exactly. And the timing of their marriages was pretty much the same too. You remarried 3 years ago and Michael registered his marriage around the same time. I bet bits of information like that got all jumbled up, and somewhere along the way it turned into some weird rumor.
That sounds really likely. I feel like I'm finally starting to see why Gianna got so mixed up. And there's one more thing that's bugging me. Michael's wife, Abby. She probably doesn't know anything about the affair, does she?
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea about that either. If you want, I could try to reach out to her quietly.
Really? But do you even have Abby's contact information?
I don't have her number or anything, but actually, Abby's an old classmate of my buddy's little sister. I'd have to go through a couple of people, but I could probably get word to her in a few days.
If that's the case, would you mind doing that for me? Could you make sure she hears about this?
Got it. You've got nothing to do with this mess at all. From here on out, we'll handle it within the family, so don't worry.
Thanks. I really hope you can sort it out in a way that Abby can accept.
No, thank you. If you hadn't reached out, this could have gotten way worse, and maybe even too late to fix.
If anything else happens with this, could you keep me in the loop? Honestly, this whole thing's been such a headache on my end too. And from the way Gianna was acting, she still doesn't realize she's got it all wrong, so I'm sure she'll reach out to me again.
Got it. And you let me know if anything else comes up on your side, too. If anything happens here, I'll get in touch right away.
Thanks. That really helps. Sorry for keeping you so long. Didn't realize how much time had passed, but talking to you really put my mind at ease. I really appreciate it. Alright, I'll let you go for now.
Yeah, I'm glad we talked too. Honestly, if you hadn't clued me in, I probably wouldn't have caught on to how foolish Michael was acting. Alright, talk to you later. Let's both hang in there. Hey, what's your deal? The other day we weren't even done talking.
See, I knew it.
Knew what? Enough, just tell me. Where the heck do you actually live? None of this makes any sense. Michael won't even tell me where he lives, no matter how many times I ask, because he doesn't want his wife to find out. I figured I knew where you lived, Abigail, so I thought I could just show up and it'd be fine. Then I get told some complete stranger lives there, and I'm seriously freaking out here.
That's why I told you before. I live in Japan now.
Huh? Yeah, right. That's definitely a lie. No way Michael's wife lives in Japan. I've heard from him directly that she works from home.
Listen, Gianna, can you please calm down and hear me out? You're totally confused about a lot of things.
What? Are you saying I'm the one who's wrong?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Michael's wife is a woman named Abby. That's the real solid truth.
Abby?
Yeah, I didn't check with her directly myself, but I got that from someone I really trust. My name, Abigail, and hers, Abby. Plus the timing of our marriages kind of lined up. All these coincidences piled up, and that's probably how you ended up so confused. And that person I trust, he's already taking action. Right now, he's reaching out to Abby directly to fill her in on everything that's been going on.
Wait, hold on a second. Is he actually sharing all of this with her? Don't go doing stuff like that behind my back. I wasn't planning on it going that far.
Excuse me? Weren't you the one who wanted to push Michael's wife to divorce him? You were all ready to do that, and now suddenly it's too much? How convenient.
That's not what this is about. This meant something totally different. Back in college, there was something that happened. I've never been able to forget it. The truth is, I once asked a senior in our club to go out with me back in college. He flat out told me he couldn't go out with me since he loved you, Abigail. You have no idea how humiliating that was, how crushed I felt. You could never understand. So I've been waiting all this time for a chance to get back at you, and I thought this was finally it. That I'd steal your husband and take everything away from you. That's what I wanted.
Wait, revenge? Wow. I seriously don't even know what to say to that.
Oh my god. And now I'm pregnant, and it's gone this far. What am I supposed to do? I've totally backed myself into a corner.
Well, either way, there's never been anything at all between me and Michael. You really need to think about all this and wake up. I don't want to get dragged into this mess anymore.
But I just want to be with him so badly. This felt like my last chance.
I hope you can start thinking about your own life and what's best for you.
I know, but it's not that easy. Everything that's happened just feels so heavy.
If you really are pregnant, then all the more reason to stay calm.
But I really don't know what to do anymore.
Fighting with each other isn't going to help anything. I just hope you'll stop doing things that'll only hurt you more.
Abigail, can I talk to you? I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like I'm completely backed into a corner.
What's going on? Is there another problem?
Just now, Abby's lawyer finally sent me a letter about the civil lawsuit she's filing. It was one of those certified letters in my mailbox. The second I opened it, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. I'm pregnant, and she's doing this to me. This is so cruel.
Well, yeah, being pregnant is definitely tough, but that's not really the point here, is it? Gianna, you need to stay calm. Whether you're pregnant or not has nothing to do with her taking legal action, you know?
But why is it always me? Why do I have to go through something like this? I don't have anyone I can talk to. You were the only one I thought I could turn to, so I just...
But Gianna, I'm going to be honest with you. Do you realize that you're the one who caused all of this? If you stay calm, gathered the facts, and actually checked who you were really dealing with, none of this would have happened.
But I really believed Michael was your husband. I truly did. He kept saying stuff like he couldn't invite me over, that his wife worked from home.
And look where that got you. You dated a married man knowing he was married. You thought I was his wife. You demanded I divorce him. You even moved out of your apartment on your own and showed up at that house with all your stuff. And the worst part? I told you over and over that I don't live in America anymore. But you kept ringing the doorbell at my old house, shouting for me to come out.
Ugh, just thinking about that makes my stomach hurt.
Honestly, I was completely done with you at that point. Gianna, this whole mess, it's entirely your fault. Anyone can see that, and there's no changing that fact now. When you set out to wreck someone's marriage, of course there are legal consequences.
But I didn't want any of this either. At first, I was just chasing after someone I loved, and then everything kept spiraling out of control, and now I'm pregnant. What am I supposed to do?
I think the only thing you can do now is really look back at how this happened and reflect on it. Think about how many people your actions have hurt. At this point, the best thing you can do is take this as a hard lesson.
Oh, you can say that easily, but there's nothing I can do anymore.
I'm not getting involved with this any further. Consider this my final piece of advice.
What? No, wait. Abigail, are you really going to just abandon me? I don't even have a place to stay tonight.
Like I've said, I live in Japan now. From where you're standing, that's 12 hours by plane. Physically impossible. Don't you get that?
Oh, right. I forgot.
So yeah, there's really nothing more I can do. Goodbye, Gianna.
Wait! Abigail! Abigail!
After that, I started hearing rumors about Gianna too. Apparently, she pressured Michael into marrying her by using the pregnancy, and basically forced them to become husband and wife. But it sounds like things got really bad after that. Right after they got married, she found out Michael was buried in debt. I heard he'd been gambling and getting involved in shady investment schemes and all kinds of stuff. On top of that, there was the settlement claim Abby filed against him. So Gianna ended up stuck with all of that on top of her husband's debts. She wasn't even able to get a divorce, and it sounds like she was mentally at her breaking point. In the end, she couldn't afford to raise the baby and had to place the child in a care facility. I mean, she brought it on herself, but what a heartbreaking outcome. Meanwhile, after Abby divorced Michael, she moved back in with her family and started a new life with her child. I'm sure she has a peaceful, happy future ahead of her now. As for me, I'm still living happily in Japan with my husband. Work is going great, and I spend my days off enjoying my hobbies. It's been a fulfilling life. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.